Hey, greetings and salutations. I'm Big Brother. How you doing? It's been a day. Let's see. Monday yesterday I was on Becky's Vintage and More. Uh, it was an afternoon show. Started at 2 p.m. my time. Ended around 5. After which I immediately went to the post office to drop off a couple eBay orders. Um, I had a good time. It was fun. It was good. How you doing, Crystal? How you doing? Um, let's see. I was on Becky's Vintage and More. I'm going to be there again this Thursday during her evening show. I believe it's at 8 p.m. Eastern. It might well be 9 p.m. Eastern. Easter. Um, yeah, so I'm going to be there Thursday. And then Friday, I have an estate sale to go to. Saturday, I have an auction to go to. Uh, Sunday evening, I'm going to be on Black Widow Web show, which is a bunch of ladies selling stuff. Um, so they've invited me in through the warmth of their hearts to let me sit in and sell some things and show some things there and help promote my Tuesday show. Um, if things work out, which I hope they do, uh, yeah. Well, thank you very much. I'm not done. I got plenty of stuff um, to show. I mean, I do have some Easter items that I'm saving for Becky's show evening, or I might show them tonight. I don't know. It depends on where I'm at. Um, I try and not show the same stuff over and over, right? Because that gets old. Nobody will sit around and watch that. Um, so yeah, so I got a busy week. Hopefully, I can score some nice items at the auction house. The estate sales I have been going to, I've been going with my best friend, and she loves doing, or excuse me, that person loves. Well, I just there you go. She likes going to the estate sales. That's been her whole life. Auctions have been my whole life, and we both done each other's thing before. So now we're just sharing those things. I don't. Estate sales to me are pricey. Uh, I've been to some good ones. I've actually acquired some really nice items. I'll probably show them tonight. Um, um, yeah, so I'm busy this week. Uh, Hopefully, I have enough nice things to continue to show. Black Widow's Web. I'm gonna bring out the Easter postcards, what I have left. Also, this Friday, I'm gonna meet with my postcard contact, who I've talked about before. Her name's Kathy. Um, yeah, she's a lady I know through going to the same auction house for so long. Anyway, I told her that I wanted another bundle of Easter postcards, and this would be the last bundle that I get from her. Uh, I told her I wanted 50 more, and we agreed on a price. So I can bring them out and probably share them for 3 for $5. I'd go for 3 for $5, and I think I should. If I sold them all, I'd make a little bit, but I'm just out there. These are pretty. Here, have them. Kind of thing. Uh, Recovering my money that I have into them. That's good enough for me. Uh, eBay is how I make my money. This is more of a shared thing. I make a little bit. I have to. Otherwise, what's the point? But I don't make a lot, and that's okay because I have access to things that other people don't have access to all the time. So I'm like a arbiter, you know. If you want something, I can go find it, and that's true. Uh, I used to do that for other people. I say, if there's something that you particularly want, I can go look for it, and a lot of times I can find it. Now, finding it cheap might not be a thing, but I can find the item. So, because I know a lot of people, I do private picks. You know, that's where you go to somebody's house and you agree on a price. Um, those aren't cheap usually, but you know, you get other things to sweeten the pot, and you're helping out other people that need money, and you're getting things, and it just takes you longer to recoup the money, and they get the money right now to do whatever it is they need to do, like pay their bills. So, you know, it works out. I'm not taking advantage of anybody. I'm not that kind of guy. Um, you know, I like repeat business. If you go do business with somebody, if I were to say come over to Crystal's house and she has a cabinet full of knickknacks, um, and I were to look at them, and I could probably say, okay, those two are worth some serious money on eBay, so I want those. And this is all going on in my head. I don't say it out loud, but you know. And then she has some other things that are good for YouTube, um, and then some other things that really aren't worth all that. You know, I can look it up in my head. And I never use a phone. I never sit there and look prices up. I have a pretty good idea of what things go for. I've been doing this long enough. So, you know, I'll say, you know, hey, what are you looking to get out of it? You know, and maybe Chris will say $75 or something like that. And I've done this exact thing before. And she'll say like $75. And I know it's worth more than that. So I'd give her 90, you know. I'd say it's worth a little more than that. Here's 90. And you know, they feel a little better about themselves. They know I'm on the up and up. I'm treating them fairly, and yeah. So, uh, and I know I'm going to make my money. Well, it just take longer, right? You throw it on eBay, it takes the right person to buy those certain things. But you know, and you may have to wait on eBay, and you may have to, you might sell them right away. It's hard to say, but you know, and that person goes, hey, that person was fair, talking about me, was fair to me, and the next time they come across more stuff, maybe they'll give me a call first. See, that's, you want repeat business, and you go out and you say, well, you know, and that's, you love your hydro. Yeah, who doesn't? Oh, I got some Waterford crystals stuck somewhere in the back of the house. I think it's a I think it's a cross. Um, Royal Dalton Ladies. I have some Toby mugs. Those are the kind of things I see at the auction house. Uh, yeah, I've gone to a Yadro auction specifically, nothing but Yadros, and the auction house did the right advertising, so everybody came in looking to buy just Yadros, and that's when the prices go up. So, uh, yeah, well, if I find the water for credit, I'm cleaning out 2 rooms in the house. I'm getting everything together in big totes and stuff. I got to move it all to the middle of the room, and there's quite a bit of stuff back there. It's going to take me a while, but I have to go through everything and look at everything. And some of the stuff I'm just going to redonate back, or maybe I'll throw it up here first and see if anybody wants some cheap. You know, hey, here, $5. You know, get rid of it. I go through all that and put it in totes, like I said, and that's so we're going to have painters come in and paint all the baseboards in the house and have carpet redone and stuff like that. So everything that's just laying around on the floor has to be put away. So I actually have to go through everything. And a lot of the stuff that you don't see, I got junk all around me here. So or I call it junk. I see stuff all the time. It's not junk, but yeah, I got to go through all that. I got a lot. I had a bunny rabbit. Where did my stuffed bunny rabbit go? Anyway, I did pretty good. So, Yadro, huh? I'll write that down. I see Yadro a lot. I've always heard it called Yadro, even though it's LL Adro. So, yeah. Hello, Veronica. How are you? Hope you're having a splendid day. So, I'm thinking, I've got a couple Fenton pieces that I may show Thursday. Or maybe I'll show one Thursday and then one Sunday. So, yeah. Once people get in here, I will share those links. I guess I could post it on my page. Let me see. You're never going to find Yadro cheap, by the way. That's just not going to happen. It's never cheap, and it hasn't been for some time. I had a pencil at one point in time. Oh, it's a good thing my brain's attached. I'd lose it too. I've heard that too many times. Yes, it's another cool day. Well, you don't really live that far from me. I mean, what, an hour and a half? So I'm pretty sure we got the same weather. You just got more lake effect than I do. Huh. All right. Well, luckily I have a stash down here. Let's see. Crystal, not Kathy. Crystal. Keep a running tab of things. I do have some crafty things here. I sell craft items. I get craft items all over the house because I used to be an extreme crafter. But I've come across a bunch of stuff. And throw it out there and see if y'all want it. Yadro. Ladro. What is this Ladro? Now, you like the real Toby mugs or just the anybody Toby mugs? Because there really is a difference. I really do know too much about things. A real Toby mug is a full figure in a cup instead of just a face. But yeah. Let's see, Royal Dotten Ladies. I'm writing this down. Like I said, I'm going to an estate sale this weekend along with an auction the following day. Let's see how much money I have left. Whew. It's a good thing I'm making money. Royal Dalton, yeah. Yeah, I got it. Um, do you know about Dresden lace ladies? Little figurines that have lace, only it's made of porcelain. They're beautiful if you can find them complete. So, come across those every once in a while. I'll try to get those. Thursday, I got some Royal Copley to show. A Royal Copley piece. Just a big chicken vase. Got that set aside for Thursday or Sunday. Ooh. Yeah, I know I've sold a lot of Easter items. So, uh, let's see, Easter is April 5th this year. So, if you ladies want me to invoice you so you can get your stuff at a proper time, you just let me know when. And we'll do that. So, you just let me know when you want me to invoice you. Otherwise, I'll invoice you at the end of the month. Mm-hmm. Where, oh, where? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. I'm going to find the link to the channel. Oh my goodness, she's got them all up here. Why does she do that? Here it is. All righty. Here we go. That is the link to Becky's show Thursday, where I'll be on. Um, let's see if I can find Black Widow Web. I actually got to talk to her on the phone. Oh. Hmm. Well, she doesn't have it up yet. But and then Sunday evening, I'm going to be there. So I'll be uh, sitting in with those ladies, having a good time. I've been watching them for a little while, supporting them. You know, it's like I said, I truly believe in community. As YouTube resellers, I think we should all work together to help each other, promote each other's shows, that kind of thing. Always watch other shows, and you know, if I don't mind what they're doing as long as they don't get too weird, then you know, I'll reach out to them saying, "Hey, this is who I am. Come check me out." That kind of thing. Do you want to work together? Uh, yeah, because you know, there's all kinds of resellers out there I like. A couple I don't, but you know, there's always liked Calypso, Catt, and Sabrina. Let's make a deal, Sabrina and Picasso Catt. I watch them pretty regular, like, and okay. Thanks, Kathy. I appreciate it. Those darn Revived Sisters got all my audience. Anyway, yeah, my I'm an easygoing guy. I like. Oh, I hope Janet pops in. I do have some vintage sewing items here. If she's somebody that likes vintage sewing items, but you know, if whoever wants them, I got some buttons. I sold some buttons on Becky's show. I sold all the ones out. You know, I saved a couple bags of 100 to sell here. You know, I'm selling them cheap. I'm drinking my spiced tea. So let's see where we at here. Hmm. Where'd they put the clock? The clock is gone. Wait, that's we're 20 minutes in. Hello, Dana. I was just talking about you. I got some vintage sewing items. Really? So, um, yep. Bought a bunch of stuff at the estate sale. The last estate sale I went to, and there's a bunch of vintage sewing stuff. And I was thinking about you when I was getting them. I pulled a couple of high quality buttons out of them, and they're on eBay right now, selling a button for $10. But I'll get it. A button. Yep, that's right. Some of them go for a pretty penny. You just got to know what you're looking at. So we're about 20 minutes in. I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. Let's see where we're going to start. Well, I'm going to go over a few things that I showed yesterday. I'm just going to go over them real quick. If you're interested, let me know. Same price as last week or yesterday. God, my head. Okay, so I got this little clay piece here. It is Italian. It is marked. It's hard to see, but this is stoneware. It is an Italian piece. It is. Oh, come on. The cork came off yesterday. Oh, there we go. It is glazed inside. I'm not sure what they used it for, but it's probably for garlic or something like that. Who knows? Yeah, it's a nice little piece. It's a 3-inch bottom. It's about 2.5 inches tall with the cork. The cork got some damage thanks to my cat. It just happened like a half an hour ago. Yeah, so I'm wanting $5 for this piece if anybody's interested. It's beautiful. It's crosshatch pattern. These are black. That's gray. Black match. I almost think that's blue instead of black. I'm a guy. I can't tell blue from black. So what can I say? But there you go. It is $5. If you're interested at all, let me know. Just put down Italian clay pot. And there you go. That's one thing. $5. I did not show this one yesterday, but I'm going to offer it up on my channel first. I have a honey pot. There's no cork. There never was a cork. But this is a signed piece. The guy's name is, it's hard to say, Burano, something like that. Anyway, it's signed on the bottom, as you can see. There's a few more on eBay. You can look them up. 1981, they got them listed as mid-century modern. 1981 is not mid-century modern. But, it's got this cute little butterfly on the front. If anybody's interested in this piece at all, I'll take 15 on it. That's cheaper than eBay prices. Feel free to go look. I kid you not on things. That is a beautiful piece. It is a little over 5 inches. 5 inches tall, and the base is about 4 inches. I'm not sure really what it's used for. I'd say honey, but it's not a bee, it's a butterfly, so I don't know. Put your syrup in here because it's definitely for pouring. But this is a known piece. You can look them up on eBay, and you'll see the cheapest. There's two up there. The cheapest one somebody's wanting $20 for. I'll sell mine for 15. If you're interested at all in the butterfly pot, just put in butterfly pot for 15. Next up is this clay dog. If I'm going too fast, because I need to slow down, is this fire glaze? It's not glaze, but here we go. Ruh-roh. Oh, look at him. He's cute. It's a doggy. He's clay made, handmade. He's got beans. He's a cutie. He's got one of those. So, yeah. Somebody asked me last night, it looks like a whistle, and had me try to don't ask. So, he's a cute little doggy. $5. If anybody wants the doggy, little clay dog, just put clay dog in the comments below or in chat. He's beautiful. My lighting needs to come out here. There we go. Now I'm blind. Let's see. Yeah. So, yeah, he is handmade, obviously. He looks handmade. I like the fact that they took the time to give him little paws. So, yeah. Buy me. Whoa, I need a home. Okay. Those are 5 things. I'm going to bring this out. This is Easter related. This is Italian. It is resin. It is solid resin. I have sold these before for a lot of money. I've looked this one up. It's not worth me putting it on eBay. But it still has its sticker, made in Italy. Says 1988 Castagna. It's probably Castagna. It's an original. But look at these little bunnies. These little bunnies. That's $4 rabbit. $12 for this piece. If you're interested at all, it's very well done. Look at those eyes. They're nice and pretty. It's very solid. You know, if you drop it on the floor, it's not going to break. Well, let's hope it won't. Maybe the ear might if it landed on its ear. But, you know, if you were to purchase this and you get it, it's got some weight to it for sure. So, there we go. And there's the bottom. There's the stamp. It says those things that I said. Just so we're clear here, it is 6 inches long, and the tallest rabbit is 3 inches tall. So it's not a very big piece. Just, they look so cute. Okay, so if you're interested in Mo, Curly, and Larry here, just put in Rabbit Trio, and I'll take $12 for him. Them, not him. They. Let's see. Well, I was going to save this for Becky's show, but this is my show, so let's do it. I am going to sell the pair. They go together. They actually go with this teapot over here, but that's going to be a separate thing. Sugar and creamer. Let my lighting adjust. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, adjust. There we go. That's a little better. There you go. She's in a pink dress, yellow bowl, yellow handle. This is the creamer. Just and this is the sugar. She's wearing a blue dress with a yellow apron. I just took her head off. Don't be alarmed. These are in great condition. These are ceramic, by the way. There's the sugar and the top. Put this down so I don't drop it. And here is, what's this? Oh, got some schmutz on here. Yeah, that's coming off. Okay, so I'll clean it up before I send it out, but there we go. I know it's getting washed out. That's just dirt. I'll take care of that. So there we go. Sugar and creamer, both. Shoot, I don't know. I have to ask 15, ladies. I'm sorry. But if you're interested in the sugar and creamer bunnies, they are not marked. They are, I don't know, sugar and creamer size. Oh, her head came off. Let's see. They're 5 inches tall. Yep, both of them are 5 inches tall and roughly 3 inches wide. If you want the sugar and creamer rabbits, just let me know in the comments below. You know what? She looked like she had a spot for a spoon back here. Right there. I bet she did have a spoon at one time. So if you got a little bunny spoon or something you could put in there, you knock yourself out. Yeah, I gotta ask 15 on them. So if you're interested at all in those, 15 for the pair. I'm going to show the teapot. It is a locking lid teapot. Oh, my lighting sucks. Give it a second. It always takes a minute to adjust. Here we go. She's holding a bunch of... What is she holding a bunch of? Carrots and vegetables, I guess. Again, she's ceramic. She is teapot. Her head does stay on, and I wouldn't suggest doing it that way. You know, I hold it like this, and it is a locking. Watch me twist its head off. Hear it scream. Oh my goodness. All right. Come on. Like I said, it's a locking lid. It's got the two little knobs in it. Where's it at? There it is. There we go. So, yeah. This does say made in Taiwan, Republic of China. So, it's probably 90s, 2000s. It's probably more like 2000s. So, yeah. There's the... If you want just the pot, the teapot, as you can see, it's the locking mechanisms, and it's got the two tabs in it. So put one tab in, and then you got to turn it, and you suck. And you got to turn it so you can get the other tab in. And I'm inept. There it goes. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. So, I can legitimately hold it by its head. It's not going to come off. Okay, so I want 15 for this, 15 for that, and I'll do 20. I'll do 24 for the whole set. See, 15, 30, If you buy them all, that's $6 off. Yeah, 24, which is about what I paid for them. So 15 for the sugar and creamers, 15 for the rabbit. If you buy the whole set, it's 24, and it looks like Crystal just bought the whole set. Um, there's not a lot of competition in this channel. So unless somebody wants to top that, I'm just going to award these to Crystal. That's going to be a big box coming your way with. Before I ship out, I am going to tell you right now that I use packing peanuts. If you have a problem with that because environmental things, you need to let me know now. But I don't use biodegradable peanuts because if the package gets wet, those things dissolve like that, and then so that is I think some people don't like me using them, and well, I like protecting the package, so. Sold the Crystal. Thank you very much. Okay, good. Let's see. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, let's do this. I saved these 2 bags for this channel. My lady, and these are the better of the 2 bags. They don't sell here. You see them again Thursday and Sunday, maybe. But I have here over 100 for all you ladies that like to do scrapbooking and journaling. Over 100 buttons in a bag. It's $5 a bag. I have 2 bags. Bunches. I'm gonna say 100. No, this one's got a hat button in it. See if I can get to it here. Hey, you, don't be messing with stuff. That belongs to a hat. So I've got 2 bags here. Like I said, they're $5. I do have some. They feel like mother of pearl almost. They're really shiny, and they're super cold. So and there's some. Of course, my lighting just sucks, but this is really shiny. It's plastic, but it's really shiny, and there's just all kinds of buttons in here. There's a red one with contour. I bet this is Bakelite. So, yeah. I know I put some of the good here. Yep. This button right here, it's got a bunch of little flowers on it. Different kinds of contours. This one is gold and silver. It's got a little sun in it. Anyway, there's I'm toting $100 per bag. It's more than 100. What's this one? This one looks cool. If you like doing your scrapbooking, you like doing your journaling, this is it. I sat there and watched Leanne's crafting channel. I know her from way back. And yeah, so if you want a bag, you let me know. I'll show up a bag. It's $5 a bag, guaranteed 100. Here's the other bag. Lots of little ones, lots of big ones. That's pink. It doesn't show up that well. I put in the mother and pearls in all the bags, so no matter what bag you get, you're gonna get some of those. Got some navy ones in here. They got the anchors on them. United States something. Anyway, if you're interested in bags of buttons for crafting or sewing or what have you, let me know. Those are $5 each. Let's see, Jana, if you're still out there, and this goes out to anybody, I have a bag of vintage sewing items, which I pulled out of the buttons and all that. So what does Andy have in here? Well, the newest thing that I have in here is, I don't even know if that's in there, an extra button from, really? I just did this, and now you're going to be difficult. Yep, there's a button in there from Jacqueline Smith. That's one of the newer items. In here, I've got fashion mode buttons. As you can see, it has the Airway tag on it. If you're not familiar with Airway, let's just, hey, get your ass on. Sorry. Somebody's crying for attention. Airway, it's old. Just trust me on this. You can look them up. Airway stores. They're not around anymore. I remember going to Airways when like I was like 12 and 13. So there you go. Puts my age to it. I'm 60 now, so. Here's another one. Snap fasteners with the Airway tag on it. It says 25 cents. It's got some of them in there. Here's the really neat piece. This is from a Singer Sewing from Slant-O-Matic, world's finest sewing machines. And it is a scissor sharpener, and it still has the wire in it, so you can sharpen your scissors. Nice bit of advertising for Singer. Let's see, there we go. Scissor sharpener. This thing's cool. He wants it. Yeah, he wants the hell. They're advertising vacuum floor polishers. Fits all tank canisters. A golden glide. Revolving brush attachment. Use this side only. Directions. Draw scissors across the bar with slow, firm strokes as if cutting the bar. Scissor sharpener. By Singer. It's pretty neat. Those for about $5 to $7 on eBay if you wanted to go look them up. I don't know what they're selling for, but that's what people are asking. These are really neat. I come across these every once in a while. These are not matchsticks. These are sewing kits. There you go. See, what's this say? Let's see, what is this? Yeah, hosiery mending kits. There you go. And this one advertises Wonder Bread. There you go. Slow bake for, and what's inside, you ask? Well, there you go. Needle and thread. And it's still in this one. And here's one for Yum Yum bread, which I don't know. I've seen the advertisements for these. Advertisements, listen to me. So, and this one still has its needle and threads in it. This one looks almost brand new. Hosiery fixing kit. That's in the bag. All this is together. I'm still digging. Just a minute. Here's some things I don't know what they are. They're just plastic rings. You can figure it out. Here's a needle puller. It's solid. It's heavy. You know. Let's see it is marked. It's got a patent number on it. It just says an arrow, made in the USA. It's definitely steel, but you grab things on this end so you don't hurt yourself. Man, that thing's. I can't see you using that all day. I have. This is from the 30s, 20s to 30s. There are no needles in it, but it is a. That's what they look like, ladies. I've sold them here before, you know. The ones with needles in them. One, two. I have 3 thimbles. Three thimbles and a glass something in there. I have no idea what that is, but you know, it's in there. This yellow one says PTPFTWTTYP. There you go. Go figure it out. Let me know. Because I don't have enough. And then there's this YKK zipper thingy, which I'll throw in there. A couple of loose buttons, and the best thing in there, in my opinion, outside of those hosiery kits, is this gizmo right here, which is most definitely 1940s, 50s maybe. But here you go. It is complete. It does have all the gold tip needles on it. These are all gold tipped needle holes. And the advertising, there you go. Nice and fancy. Looks old because it is old. I'm giving it all up for 12. And honestly, the money is the needles and the scissor thing and the hosiery kits, because that one's brand new almost. So I'll do $12 on the whole thing. If you're interested in the vintage sewing supplies, now that I went through all that, no Jana to be found. Or too much for her, I guess. Let's see. You're watching on replay, just put in vintage sewing kit, and I want 12, please. And now for something completely different. Hello, I'm Monty Python. Oh my goodness. Oh, please don't break. Okay. I normally don't sell these things, but I will, because this is sealed. It's the Man in Black, Johnny Cash. There you go. That retail price, $60. Yeah, okay. 3 CD box features some of his memorable songs like Folsom's Prison Blues, Hey Porter, I Walk the Line. Also included are vintage photos, extensive liner notes featuring biographical information, timeline famous quotes about the man himself, and enjoy. And there's a list. $5 for Johnny Cash 3 CD set, sealed. There you go. If you like it. I Walk the Line. Let's see. Volume 1, Hey Porter, Cry, 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 Guess Things Way. I don't know a whole lot of Cash. I know the ones that everybody else knows, you know. I hear that train a-rolling round that bend. I haven't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Okay, so, yep. Johnny Cash, sealed, 3D set with pictures and stuff that they throw in a sealed box. $5. Yeah. I don't know. It's just something I come across. It's not normally what I sell, I know, but it's there. It's sealed, so I have. When I went through those buttons, I think here's another bag of buttons. I'm not gonna run out of bag of buttons. The tin that it came in, this is what caught my eye to begin with. I think it's a beautiful tin. Let's see, it used to house Hostess Fruit Cake. Continental Banking Company Incorporated. Anyway, it's the typical kind of thing, but it's beautiful gold and blue, and it's got this beautiful thing. I can do $7 on this tin if you're interested in the tin. It's in wonderful condition. I mean, I don't see any scrapes or anything on it, That's what drew me to this piece, and I found all the buttons in it, right? So this was a purchase at an estate sale. It's the thing about the estate sales compared to the auction house. In an auction house, they'll clean out somebody's house and then bring it over to the auction house. It's like going to an estate sale, only it's inside and you get to sit down. But condition of things in the auction house, you got to be picky because there's some ratty things in the auction house. Whereas if you go into an estate sale, they usually only have the good stuff out. Yeah, you pay a little more, but it's the good stuff, right? So that's the difference. And I do like this one. She's holding fruitcake. Makes sense to me. So this is a pretty tin. I got enough tins laying around. Seriously, I got one there. I got one there. They're housing postcards, of course, but a round one, postcards don't fit in a round one, not really. So if you want the 10, I'm going to drop the price to 5. 5 seems right for a 10. If you like it, let me know. It's a fairly large tin. It's fruitcake sized. It's one like your mom has, or had. 8 inches. And deep, I guess. Somebody wants to know deep. 3 inches. So it's 3 inches deep. It's 8 inches across-ish. And I'll probably bring this out for Becky's deal because I'm going to have a lot of the cheaper things that people want. Everybody's always looking for a deal, and I come across those deals. Alrighty. Let's get into this. Like I said, I don't have... I shared this with the ladies backstage. I went to the estate sale of a judge. It's like the 3rd time I've been to an estate sale of a judge. But, I always have this. I'm Big Bro Auction, so I always have my gavel, right? It's just sitting up there, just a prop, I guess, right? So, yeah, I got this little up there. But I found something unique at the estate sale. And, yeah, look at this Mongo thing. And the gavel is just as big as my head. And I've been told I've got a big head. So, look at this thing. Man, I saw this. I was one of the first people in the door. We were there an hour and a half before they even opened. But, saw this, grabbed it, said, "This is unique. I've never seen one like it. And it didn't matter what I had to pay on it. I was going to pay for it." Now, honestly, I could probably sell this on eBay for around $180. Nobody else has one like it. So I could probably ask more, honestly, but 180 seemed right. Um, yeah, yeah, it's a big honking thing, man. Eh, This thing's hollow, so but it's still thick, right? So uh, it's got some weight to it, and I've been trying it, and now it's gonna work. Yeah, yeah, it unscrews. So it might come to a point where I actually sell it. If I were to sell it here, I wouldn't last. I wouldn't ask less than 75 on it. Um, you know, that would put like $5 in my pocket, just to let you know. So yeah, I thought this was something else, and it's got nice, pretty wood grain on it. So a little scratched here, but it's out on the floor, I imagine, probably for a long time. So yeah, it's a weapon. Let's see what else we got tonight. Tonight we have. I'm trying to steer clear of the postcards because it's the same postcards you saw last week. I'll have new ones next Tuesday. Um, let's see. I don't know. You know. Okay, so I'm going to show this up here. Like I said, I don't like charging a lot for stuff, but I kind of have to for this. It's all leather. Every bit of it in here is leather. It is all vintage leather, ugh. And they are kid gloves. The full arm length kid gloves for, say, uh, children in their teens, early teens. Oh, you're not going to open it. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Here, let me pull out another one. But they're all in bags. They've all well been taken care of. I mean, my English has left the building. This is suede. Oof. See, these are the full length deals. It's still got the buttons on them. Longins. They would go all the way up to their shoulders. I think one of them in here said size 12. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about glove sizing. So there, I throw that out there. But it's all leather, and originally these were meant to repair old dolls. And yeah, because I got a doll auction coming up again, as I do every year, twice a year. Some of them are in their original bags. If I can find it, I think I might have pulled those out and put those up on eBay. That's what I did. Yes, I did. Okay, yeah, because they're in the original bags. Anyway, yeah, so one of them's here. It says kid leather gloves for repairing leather doll bodies. And that's what all these are. 1, 2. But you can use them for whatever you want. 2. There's some nice brown leather ones. Some of them actually have the name still in them. Yeah, this one has the name in it. EC Showmaker. Kislov Kid, made in France, guarantee washable. It's leather. There you go. France. Here's some. I'm not going to go through them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pairs. Man. I'll do $20 on the whole lot. It really should be more since it's leather, but you know, it's kind of been sitting around my house, so I'll do $20 on all of them. Let me pull these out and take a gander at them. some shorter ones. See if these are marked. They're marked 6.5. You ladies out there skinny enough to take on these? Because that can barely fit on my hand. Six all leather gloves. Feels one of them suede. They're in good condition. They're full. They're not cut on. They're as they would have been when they were sold back in the day. Probably 50s. Maybe earlier. But I just have to say 50s. Yeah. If you want a bag of leather gloves, unused, for children, for crafting, for leatherworking, which, I've got a bunch of leatherworking stuff, if you want to look through that again. $20 for the whole bag. Y'all want to see this? Anybody here like craft? I come across this back there. Crewel embroidery, textured floral. I've actually looked this up. It should be on eBay, but you know how I am. Who cares? It is in the bag. It has not been opened, so everything is in it. $10. Kit 15 for textured floral by Dimensions. If you wanted to go look it up, it appears to be a flower. Nice purple flower. Everything in it and open. Sealed. MSRP $20. Let's see if this thing has a date on it anywhere. 2006. There you go. If you're interested in the embroidery kit with the flower, I'll take 10 on it. Kit contains wool, yarn, cotton thread, printed wheat, cotton, homespun, thread, palette, needle, and easy instructions. Fabric 18 by 18. Finish in the frame or as a pillow. Pillow finishing material has not been included. There you go. You like your crafting? It's $10 for that. I'm going to share this with you. Back to what I like, ephemera. But you ladies will probably should maybe kind of sort of like this. This is Clark, from Coats and Clark, the little thread people. 100 edges and insertions. This book definitely has some age to it. There you can see, price 10 cents. This is book number 19. And there's a bunch of edges that are included for crocheting lace. If you like doing the lace, it is coming apart a little bit, but all these lacy things in here. It shows you all the patterns if you like. Square medallion lace for heavy linen runners. The tatted heart edge. Shell lace made with coarse cotton. 3 centerpiece with crocheted edges. Let me find a copyright 1923. There you go. That's definitely within my scope of things. 1923 Clark's Crochet Lace Edging Pattern book. If you're interested in this, I'll do 12. Here's the table of contents. Let me see if I get in that. Yeah, okay. The print's too small. We can't read. Let's see. Archer insertion, attractive edges, insertions for towels, aviation lace, pardon me. More lacing. Shows you how to do them. The patterns. I found a rip, and like I said, it's coming out there. Otherwise, I'd be charging like 17, 20. Let's see. 1923, number 19, crochet lacing patterns. If you're interested, I'll take $12 on this. If this is something that interests you and you're watching on a replay, just give me a good description of what you want. Something for the fellers. Ladies, you want to please your man out there? Or maybe you're into tractor stuff. I don't know. U.S. Department of Agricultural Farmers Bulletin number 1045. Layout fields for tractor plowing. Nice little document. I want $5 on this, by the way. 1936. It's kind of wordy. With the number of lands, methods in which bottoms are lifted at the ends. You know how to properly plant your fields so you can get maximum yielding. Yep, there's a lot of that in here. A lot of do it this way. And if you don't have a square field, I guess you do it like that. Oh, wow. Check this out. Organization, United States Department of Agriculture. When this publication was last printed, Secretary of Agriculture was Henry A. Wallace. Undersecretary was Tugwell. Assistant Secretary Wilson. Yeah. M.S. Eisenhower was Director of Information. It's got a list of everybody that's in office at the time that this was printed in 1936. United States Department of Agriculture. Yep. If you're interested at all in this little tidbit of American history, 1936, how to properly plow your fields, I guess. Lay out your fields for tractor plowing. It's $5. There's nothing in here. I brought out an empty thing. Okay, so I don't know how much is in here. I hope it's all in here. It has been cut, but as far as I know, all the patterns are in here. You're just going to get everything in here. Lots of, well, here, I'll show you what it is. This is for leather working. But I don't see why it needs to be limited to just leather working. It could be for anything, but it is a handbag pattern pack for these kinds of, if you're into making your own things. And it's got patterns in it, as you can see. Um, Lots and lots of patterns in here. Lots of patterns. Whoa! Ooh. There's somebody that traced a tiger. There's a big cross. Just throw it on the floor. Here's some flourishes, little squigglies. Oh, there's a lot of patterns in here. Here's an envelope full of patterns, and there's still more patterns in there. Here's a Western of some kind. I see guns and cowboy hats. What is this in here? This is something. Sandpaper or maybe carbon copy paper. I'm not sure. But there are a lot of patterns in here. Too many to think about. This one's been folded over, but it looks like a mountain range of sorts. Maybe a tattoo artist, a budding tattoo artist could use this. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, just lots and lots of patterns. That's all that's in here. That's all I see. Let me see if I can find the handbag patterns in here so you know. As it stands right now, with the amount of patterns that are in here, and I've been selling things similar to this on eBay for a little while, and I'm selling mine between 25 and 35. But those are new, sealed ones. So all the patterns in here, oh shoot, I don't know. How about $12 for all of them? How's that sound? I think you're mostly buying patterns. If you're interested at all in the patterns. Let me see if I can find. What's this? Here's an Indian head nickel. If you're interested at all, here's a cross. Wow, it's hard to see. Nice cross. Come on. Yeah, there you go. It's a little hard, still hard to see, but there's a cross there. Oh ye, hear ye, hey ye. Pardon me. Been a long day. Ooh. Okay. Pattern pack. What is that there? There's something lumpy right there. I don't know. $12 if you want the patterns. Lots and lots of patterns in here. We'll do this one. Do a couple more and then I'll call it quits. We're sitting right at almost time. Okay. Lane Bryant. Everybody remembers Lane Bryant. My sister worked as a manager of Lane Bryant back in the 90s. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is publications from Indianapolis. I'm looking for this is 50s, maybe even 40s. But yeah, all right. So here we go. I have a catalog for Lane Bryant. Checking out the ladies' fashion. It's really nice. I think I may have shown this already. These are all sales in sheer loveliness in summer cottons. $3.74 each, ladies. That's a bargain. Hey. Of course, Lane Bryant's for the I don't know about then, but now it's for the ladies that are uh, normal size, not skinny. The not skinny women. Yeah, I don't know how to say it other than normal. Printed 1950. There we go. So yeah, there's a look inside. A lot of them are black and white. Most of it, well, it's a sepia tone, which is a brown. Pretty nifty, huh? Look at all these shoes. Shoes. I do 7 on this piece if you're interested. The Lane Bryant 1950s catalog. Again, all my sales are good for 24 hours. So when did I start? 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. All my sales go off. And then I'll probably show them on either Becky's channel or Black Widow's channel. Why do I prefer? I'm a guy going to the Black Widow's web. Why am I nervous? So yeah. If you're interested, I'll do $7 on the 1950s Lane Bryant catalog at an original price tag on it. Here's somebody trying to sell it for $10. One more piece of ephemera here, ladies' fashion. I'm going to show, and then we'll call it quits. This is from the Indianapolis News. I live in Indianapolis. Let's see. Marion Martin pattern book. Price of patterns 20 cents. And you send in for the orders you want. This is probably 1950s. I will try and find a copyright. But not everything is copyrighted. If it says something about this year's fashion, man, I got a headache. Head is hurting big time. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to say 1950s. Didn't appear that anything is marked as such. I probably have to look for it, hunt it down. It's in pretty good condition. There's one little rip here on the back. It's nice and firm on the front. None of the pages are coming out. Look at that splash page right there. Young teeners go places, do things, are smart enough to sew their own. Sewing on a small scale. Sewing for children on here. Sugar sweet princess jumper and blouse, spiced up with scallops. Easy to sew frock for your small frock. Hue contrast. Here's some dating stuff. Cottons around the house. Sewing the masculine variety. You're not going to get me in that. See, bedtime stuff for sports. Seaworthy overalls. free pattern bag on a belt. And there's the pattern that they give you and the instructions. Again, $7. Anybody interested for this 1950s? I'm guessing 50s. Pattern book. Yep. And that's what I got. If there's something you want to see that you want to bring me out, that you want me to bring out and show, tell me. Tell me in the comments. Let's see. I do have other things, however. Got all this here. Crosley Motors Illustrated. We got here profitable harvesting. I'm pretty sure I should. Yeah. Stuff of this nature. So, you're going to see a lot of that at my show Thursday with Becky's Vintage and More. And then Sunday on the Black Widow web. Those are both evening shows. Why don't you come over and say, hey, how you doing, Andy? Give me a little support, and then if you need to take off, go ahead. Just come over and say hi. So, I'd appreciate it. I'm going to drop those links one more time. Let me see. Copy. Okay, so Thursday night. This is the direct link to Thursday night that I'm going to be on. Becky's Vintage and More. The ladies there, they're very much like the ladies here. Very nice, cordial, you know, what I've come to expect out of most chats, honestly. And then Sunday night, while I don't have a direct link to it, this is what that's going to be. And yeah, I'm going to be there. Let's see, her shows start at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. And Becky's, it says there, 9 p.m. Eastern, so it's going to be a late show for me. Somebody have to come in and wake me up. Yeah, and I'm going to bring some Fenton. I'm going to, yeah, show some high-end stuff and some low-end stuff, you know, to stretch the field, as it were. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. You've seen what I have. This is all kinds of things I have. Next Tuesday, I will be doing more Easter postcards on my show. All postcards are always going to be $2 each. Yeah, so while I'm on those other shows, for their shows, I will be doing 3 for $5, you know, to promote. But as long as you're on here, you get to go. I get to go through one a piece and say, "Here's 3," and you might not like 2, and you have to buy 1 for $5. You know, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you hopefully Thursday. If not, I'll see you next Tuesday. Everybody have a blessed day.